Welcome back to the Magic Academy. I'm Celestial Petals, and today I want to tell you guys all about my stalker. Okay, so welcome back. Thanks for coming back to the channel and seeing me, you guys. Please like and subscribe. Definitely subscribe and stay tuned because I have more videos than just this kind of video. But this is something I think needs to be documented. I do have somebody that I've done a video about once or twice that has stolen like my items and my images that I use on selling platforms, whether it's in my website or on Etsy or on eBay or anywhere I seem to post these, images that are personally mine. This person is copying my images and using them as their own, blah, blah, blah. Okay, that's one thing. If they're doing it, at first she was just a seller on Etsy, okay? And, and she was copying my images, and I've been going back and forth with Etsy as far as like, hey, those are my images. And Etsy has taken down her posts, but she seems to like relist them. And two things that she's done to relist them, I don't know what she's like been able to do. One, she just defied it. But one, she actually took my image and then like photoshopped, I guess, a couple of items and put them in different places. But it's still my image that she manipulated. She didn't make the image from original images herself that she could use from a supplier. She's using my images that I have gotten from the supplier, and she needs to be using hers that she's gotten from the supplier. I mean, that's the way it goes. I can't, sell Coca-Cola products if I was Walmart and then say, hey, this grocery store has a really good ad for Coca-Cola. I'm going to take their Coca-Cola ad because it's the same thing. They got it from Coca-Cola. They just like photoshopped it. I can't do that. If they, Walmart can't do that. She can't do that. No, but you have to take the images that the company gives you and you have to edit those images. Boom. That's how it has to go. But she's not doing that. So at first I thought, okay, it's just that, right? First I thought she's just copying my images. She doesn't know how to edit her images, whatever the deal is. Of course I'm not okay with it either, no matter what the reason is. Having the knowledge or not having the knowledge, it's my business. And she does not have my permission to use them in any fashion at all, ever. Okay, so aside from that, there's also a YouTuber here on YouTube that seems to like my videos. And then she'll take and wait a few months after she's watched a video and create something similar. She's done this a couple of times, not many, many, many times, but more than once. And she'll like go, okay, this is my do-it-yourself. Look, I'm doing this. It's like, let me teach you guys how to do this. And I just thought what I would do, and this is how I'm doing it. Doesn't give me any credit in the video. But if you go back to my original video, she's posted on there saying, oh, this is a great idea. I'm going to have to try it. And, that's what do-it-yourselfs are about, is people trying what you do, but at the same time on, YouTube is original content, right? So when somebody creates an original do-it-yourself or craft idea, you should, by YouTube standards, credit that person. Say, just give them a shout out in your video. Hey, I got this idea from this channel on their video when they did the do-it-yourself, blah, 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 back in whatever, credit them, and also link them in your description below. Give people a chance to see them. I mean, that's standardly how it's done. Am I wrong? So she's not doing that. She's just like taking what she wants and like, watching my videos. Some of them she posts that she likes them on, and then she'll take and redo the video, redo the craft, or redo the whatever the video is, take the idea and redo it as her own, as if this is her school report. She's like the girl that sits in the back of the class and doesn't make her own school report, Hasn't done it, doesn't think she can do a good job. I don't know what the deal is, but waits until everybody has, misses school, skips school, is late for school. So she doesn't have to give her oral report, her book report, until everybody's given their research paper or book report. And then she takes a couple extra days and, gets her report done after she's picked who's done the best topic. And she just goes from there. It's like she tops it off. She takes your sundae and puts extra whipped cream, extra cherry, and throws something tropical on there and goes, ta-da! So that is very annoying. I don't like copycats that do that. That's not being a good creator. And you can't say that you have good intentions for somebody or that you're a good intention-minded person if you're doing that, if you're stealing from someone else that way. That's uncool. To some extent on YouTube, we're all going to get some ideas as we watch YouTube. That's kind of like what we do, is get ideas. But if you're taking the whole sundae and you're just adding the topping to it, then you need to freaking credit the person. Boom. So, she's not. So maybe, just maybe, that these girls are, know each other. Very possibly. Or they're just two characters that maybe live in the same place, because I thought the other girl said she lived in the same state that this girl says she lives. Okay, so I did research on the one that is stealing my products, my actual magical products. So I'm jumping ahead here. I did research on her, and I found her pictures and posts on Pinterest. Okay, oh, this is me. Probably her when she was younger, because, she's like a little bit out of style, it seems like. And I seen a picture of somebody that, when I Googled and kept Googling, that seemed to be an older version of her. So this might be a younger version, but I've got the picture. I've screen captured everything, of course, and made a file. So yeah, she's like, yeah, this is me. And then somebody else takes and posts on, famous magical people and puts her post on there. I don't know why. Maybe she is famous magically and I just don't know her name or recognize her. Okay, possibly. But in the second picture, it says beneath her picture that she is a Grand Master of Global Pagan International, the Global Pagan Federation, GPF. International, GPFI. So she's somebody that is a Grand Master of a Pagan Federation International, definitely should be able to create their own images. And I don't think any pagans in the world are going to want somebody to be their Grand Master if she's going around stealing their shop images, if that's what she does to get a tick out of life. I don't know how credible that title is, or if it's just a self-given one from a very small club or whatever. I have no idea. I can't find the club. The Facebook page doesn't exist. Then there's one that exists that's similar. Her Facebook page exists, and then you can't, I don't know. I have no idea. But anyway, so I researched it to where I know she's from Georgia. She's some Grand Master of some Grand GPFI, okay, Global Pagan Federation International. And I just kept that for my records. So then I'm moseying along on the website, getting my stuff in order for the holidays, for the season, right? I want to make sure and put up some better things, for my return buyers. People don't just want to buy an altar kit. I want people to be able to have a good experience the next time that they come back and want something that's magical or collective or something like that in this faith. So I'm putting up some more stuff, and on eBay this time, not on Etsy. So far she's copied me on Etsy. And lo and behold, I find a listing that was put up this past week or two that is my image from my shop on eBay of an altar kit. Can you believe it? So she's copying me on eBay. And the people that I presented this to and If you look at all of her items for sale, her seller page, she only has copied me. She's made it a point to copy me on 2 selling platforms that I was using before she was there. So it already has some of the definitions of a possible stalker. So this woman, this Grandmaster woman, could actually be dangerous. So, with a stalker, you can't ask yourself why. That's pointless. Because they're psychotic is the answer. Diagnosed or undiagnosed, there's a psychotic behavior that mandates the stalking behavior in that fashion. So she has put up, she's basically taken my images, copied my shop, she's only done mine. So, okay, when you ask the question to yourself, like, well, maybe it's just because she can't do images herself. I'm not the only person who sells altar kits. I'm not the only person that sells altar kits, on Etsy or on eBay. Why is she only copying me? Why is she only stealing my images? If she can't make images and that's how she does it is by stealing images, why is she only focusing on me? And why is she going to platforms that I sell on and where I've been a member first? Okay. So it seems to me that possibly this YouTube girl and her maybe the same person or may know each other. From the pictures, they're not the same person. Maybe they're related. Maybe they're related by how they know each other. Whatever it is, possibly maybe these 2 girls have nothing to do with each other. But very possibly, maybe they do. When you say Pagan Federation, it's not like either one of them are going to come out and say openly, yeah, we know each other, because that you don't do, right? When you're in a coven or a group in this faith, on any of these faiths, you are not allowed to openly acknowledge that you know somebody else. So they're never going to admit it if that is the case. Just wanted to point this out to you guys. Isn't that kind of why some people are afraid to even, venture out and study, a new lifestyle besides Christianity? Is because we don't want to run into stalkers like these 2 girls, or worse. So after this video, I'm going to go ahead and post every single pictures. There's literally like 10 pictures of proof about this girl. I had a voiceover on it. However, the voiceover I did with my microphone and edited it to try to format it for YouTube with my Sony software. And it doesn't save to a format that is uploadable by YouTube with just an audio. And if I do a movie over it, then there's just no way. It's just not going to happen. Maybe in the future I'll be able to figure it out to get that voiceover on there, because I explain in detail like what's happening. Other than that, I just wanted to share with you guys and make it known that I have a stalker. It is becoming evident as her craziness is unfolding. Her obsession is unfolding, is what I should say, that she is stalking me. She has targeted me as an individual, not as a shop, but as an individual. Because she's followed me on 2 platforms and they're different names. It's not the same name on either website. My Etsy shop has not the same name that my eBay shop has. Not the same name at all. So one is Wiccan Supply and the other one is Magic Altar. Not the same name. She's not going to be able to find the same person. So why is this girl stalking me? She's psychotic. But what else? What is going to make her go away, right? So anyway, I just thought I would share that with you guys. And if you have a stalker, share your story in the description below. And stay tuned. I'm going to go ahead and post her shop images from eBay and Etsy and her seller page to show you that I am the only one that she's stalking. And that basically it shows that there is a pattern here now and that she has singled me out. And that is stalker FBI file behavior. So please like and subscribe and stay tuned for those images. Blessed be.